Well, first and foremost, it was nice to be able to play everyone. I thought defensively we did a tremendous job today right from the start. And then when we got in transition, we started making really good plays. Now, we have to work on finishing some layups. That would have really made a difference. But what I liked about it when we missed the layup, we were sprinting to follow it up and making the play off that. But I thought defensively, Haley, Legerski, and Liv Roberts did a great job. They cut down the corners, the angles. They were there on every catch, exactly what we talked about. I thought Bailey Cotton gave us great help defensively. And then, Natalie Baker played extremely well. So there's a lot of positives to go about today. As I told the group, that one of the things is we coach regardless of score. We want everybody to execute, and one of the things we did in the fourth quarter was slow it down and try to get our reserves to be able to try to execute our offense a little better, and I thought they were doing that. The shots will fall in the future, but all in all, great effort today.
I know we haven't had quarters for a while, but to hold a team under 10 points in each quarter, that's got to be a good sight to see for a coach.
Yeah, it really is. One, you're keeping people off the free throw line. You're not giving up easy baskets. And my associate head coach, Gerald Mattinson, told me now that's 6 straight quarters that we've been able to do that. So we're working on getting better defensively. I think we took a step forward with that today. This was a game that gave them some confidence, but also, once again, raises the bar to what we have to be able to do. And there's so many things we can still, like I said, work on.
I know Natalie mentioned that you guys have been focusing so much on defense early on that sometimes the offense wasn't coming. Do you feel the offense was a little better today?
I thought the offense was better. We even threw a new wrinkle in today. We played Natalie and Marta together again at the 4 and 5 to be able to get them both out on the perimeter. Their post play was excellent, and so we wanted to be able to move that post player out of the lane. And for Natalie and Marta, it gives us the luxury to do that, allows Liv and Haley to start working on the inside. And so we knew that our focus needed to be defensively this year. We knew we had to get better that way. You take a look at the points that we scored. We're still in our neighborhood of scoring 50 to 60 points a game. That may be about all we can get, but we're going to keep working that defense.
Build a big lead like that, sometimes things just start to drop off. I thought you still maintained a pretty solid level throughout. What do you think about the team's execution and attention to detail in a big blowout?
It's one of the things we talked about at halftime. That we talk about winning. We still say 4 minutes at a time, even though we've gone to the quarter system. It'd be better if it was 5 minutes at a time. But it was something that we talk about. And we told everyone that that's how I coach. That's how I've always coached, and there's going to be no change in the way we approach the second half. We also talked about the first 4 to 6 minutes of the second half will determine how the second half's going to go. And I thought we came right back out. I thought Clara Tapia did a great job at the point guard position, created some problems, came up with a couple steals. I told them at halftime the biggest roar that the crowd gave us today is when Clara tipped the ball away, dove for it on the sideline, rolled around, and the crowd appreciated that effort. And I tell everyone that's the effort we need, and Clara gives us that, as well as Liv and Haley. We just got to get it contagious throughout everyone.
And it seemed like Liv kind of set the tone in the second hour. She came out and scored, 7 straight, I believe?
Yeah. Liv struggled last game, shooting the basketball. And so after practice the other day, Liv and Haley stayed after to get extra shots up. And I think that shows the character of Liv and Haley, what they want to get done, how they want to improve. And I was glad to see tonight that both of them shot over 50%, Liv 6 for 9, Haley 3 for 6. And so Haley really got aggressive to the basket. A couple times shot clock was winding down and she went and made some plays. And that's what we need her to do.
I know you were hoping for those guys to maybe relax a little bit. Do you feel like kind of your veterans a little bit relaxed a little bit?
Yeah, I think they took a big sigh of relief out there. And we had a captain's meeting this week. And what we talked about was, how can we, as coaches and players, make sure we're all on the same page, make sure we're all headed to try to get as many wins as we can to get the potential of this team to play at their potential. Forget about winning and losing. That'll get determined of how you perform on game day. And I think when we walked out of there with our captains of Bailey, Haley, and Liv, maybe we all took a sigh and a deep breath, and we're played better today.
She is pretty.
Well, Liv, I guess it looked like a little bit better flow in the offense today. Did it feel like that to you guys as well?
Yeah, it definitely felt like that. I think yesterday we had some good practice of, just focusing on our offense and our shot. We've been focusing a lot on defense, and I think you could tell that too. We had a good defensive game as well, but the offense definitely came natural for us that game, and that was awesome.
I guess, they had played Idaho really well. What were you expecting from them today? Were you surprised at how well you dominated them?
Yeah, we saw the scores, and it was like, wow, we've played Idaho, they're a good team. And we were a little nervous because they run a lot of the same offenses that we do, because coached under their assistant coach. So that was going to be a little different. We both know what each other are doing, but we just came out and we knew that they're from sea level, so just run them. Coach said run them to the ground, so that's what we did.
Natalie, for you, again, it looked like the offense, you felt better in the offense today? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely. But I think it fed off our defense. Holding a team to under 30 is huge. But so yeah, we got a couple fast breaks that we didn't finish, but people came in after and finished them. And definitely the offense flew because of the defense, I'd say.
So you're more proud of holding them to this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's our focus this year. So we take pride in that.
And I guess just coming off, kind of the sluggish starts, was it good for you guys to just kind of get a better start tonight than you had the past couple games?
Yeah, I think even this game was a little slow. We let them we came out a little sluggish in the first 2 minutes, but let them get I think a 1-point lead or something. But yeah, I think after we got our breath and our running, and they couldn't keep up.
Mm-hmm. I guess too, you guys played them last year, went to overtime. I guess no way you guys took them lightly, I guess, today.
Yeah, and being at home is just completely different. Once again, the elevation, how they feel comfortable, like they're coming from California. You could tell that they were kind of out of it. And so we knew it was going to be a tough game, and we had our mind set for that. And so I think that's where we came out so aggressive on defense, and we're ready and focused on offense.
I guess both of you guys, fairly quick turnaround, another Tuesday game right before Thanksgiving. I know Joe's always a little nervous, those pre-Thanksgiving games, because you guys are looking ahead. What is the key for this next few days to get ready for Adams State before the Thanksgiving break?
I would just say, stay focused and don't take any team lightly. They are a D2 school, but Coach always says to not coach to the score or the team, and just come out to do what we do. And so we're not going to take any team lightly, and definitely not Tuesday's game.